Folks, we're back. Bigger and better, with eyes droopier than ever so that I can look more serious. And boy, do I play the part. Sit back, relax, put on your sunglasses, cause the glare from my hair will blind you. I'm KEFF JOINANGE, and my man,
Jeff KOINANGE. The glare from my hair
will blind you. Your hair's pretty shiny.
Oh my.
How are you doing?
How you doing, KEFF?
I'm doing good.
Good to see you.
Good of you to see me.
Yeah. Good of me to talk to me.
How's everything?
Wonderful.
Oh,
I have a new book.
I hear so.
I have a new book.
Tell me about it. What's in it?
It is my life so far.
Uh-huh.
It's all about growing up, my experiences, family life, my career,
Okay.
and then what I've become in the last 20 or so years.
I was expecting a different answer because the question was, what's in a book? I was expecting white pages with black words. The end.
And some pictures.
And some pictures here and there.
Yeah.
I see Thabo Mbeki has read the book.
Indeed, he has, and he loved it.
He loved it.
He loved it.
Professor Ngugi Wathiongo.
Hello.
Henry Louis Gates.
My goodness.
Harvard University.
Ooh.
Kingsburg Community College.
What do I say?
Why aren't there any Kenyan institutions? We don't like to read?
You know we don't read, KEFF. You know we don't read. When's the last time you read a book, KEFF?
Oh, I've been reading this amazing book. It's called My TV Manual. Page 3.
KEFF, you're going to read one. I'm going to autograph a personal copy to you. You have to read it.
Very good.
And spread the word.
I will spread it, definitely. So talk to me.
Look, it's been a journey. It took me 7 years to write this book.
Are you a slow writer? Did you run out of ink? What is it? Why 7 years? Talk to me.
Oh my.
What strong fingers you have?
Look, it's because a lot of people think they know me. A lot has been written about me. Some true,
Mostly
not so true.
That's your word, not theirs.
So I decided, let me set the record straight.
Okay.
Let me tell it like it is.
Okay.
Let me start from the beginning.
Oh.
19
As opposed to starting from where? The end?
The middle.
Jeff.
You're a funny guy, KEFF. You're a funny character.
You remind me of me.
You or me. So I started from the beginning. 1966.
Okay.
Growing up in this family of 4 kids.
Oh.
Being raised by a single parent.
Oh.
It was a tough life. People thought, people look at me and they say, oh, privilege. He's got a big name, Gina Kubwa, Gari Kubwa, Kila Kitu Kubwa.
Are you sure about Kila Kitu?
I'm sticking to that story. So, tough life growing up. But we went to great schools because my mother insisted that the one thing she would give to us
It's a good education.
Hello.
I wish your mom was my mom.
Is that right?
Yes, I learned from the world.
And you're still learning.
I'm still learning. My town are great. I'm just like you, but in a different way.
Yeah, but you're from Gem.
Yes, where 2 out of 3 people are professors.
Clearly, you're the third.
Of course.
So,
Yes.
went to grade school, went to St. Mary's.
Yes.
That's where I honed my talents in sports. I was an athlete.
Oh, what games did you play?
I was a jock. And the pictures are in there.
For people who live in Eastlands, what is a jock?
I was a sportsman to the core.
Okay.
Soccer, football.
Yes.
Rugby was my forte. Basketball,
Yes.
hockey,
Yes.
swimming.
No indoor games? Chess, drafts, cards, table tennis? None of those?
What's that? So, in fact, I wanted to be an athlete after I left school. Because I figured I didn't have any talents. I didn't have any, talent to do anything. I couldn't be a doctor, lawyer, accountant. I didn't have those skills.
Yes.
Even though I was okay in school. But I figured, you know what? I'll go the easy route. I'll be an athlete.
How far did that go?
Oh, not too far.
Short-lived career.
Short-lived. My mother told me, what if you break a leg? What if something happens and, your career is destroyed at the age of 18?
And so another dream began.
Another dream began.
So tell me.
I saw an ad in the paper. Pan Am,
Yes.
the airline, back then, was looking for flight attendants.
You were
In
a
Kenya.
flight attendant? My goodness. What, did you used to talk like this? Folks, Sit back.
Better yet.
We're about to take off.
Better yet, lean forward.
Drinks will be served in a bit.
Coffee, tea, or me. So that's exactly what I used to do on the plane.
Okay.
After they took us to Miami, Florida for training, and they asked me, listen, Jeff, why don't you do the announcements? Let's hear your voice on the PA system.
My goodness.
And I started. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Pan American Clipper Flight number 089 from Nairobi, with continuing services to Lagos, Monrovia, Dakar, and New York.
My, oh my.
All of us are trained in cabin safety, and we ask that you watch and listen carefully as we review the safety features of this Pan Am Boeing 747.
My, oh my. I would board a plane every day just to hear that voice. So you did that for how long?
I did that for 1.5 years. And each time I made that announcement, passengers would applaud, passengers would tell me, look, kid.
It was like a concert.
Go to school. You're wasting your time. This is strangers. Strangers telling me this. So 1.5 years later, I got the message. It took a while. I'm a slow learner.
Yes, I could tell from the writing the book in 7 years to that 1.5 years waiting. Yes.
It's called delay.
Yes.
delay. So I packed up, went to school. I studied broadcast journalism. I ended up at NYU, New York University, great school. And from there I started working. I started in the business in America.
All right. And you stayed the full 4 years in school?
I did 4 years, and then I...
One of the few Kenyans who actually goes to school when they go to the States. Others are doing menial jobs.
Including
he came back.
Pumping gas.
And scraping ice off the roads.
Hello. So I finished, started working, and then I decided, you know what? It's great I've got these skills. It's great I'm living in America, working in America. But what's this doing to my people, for my people? I decided to come back home.
And you did not even pick that annoying American accent.
Oh my.
One of the few Kenyans.
Well, some people claimed I did. The first time I came back and started reading news on KTN.
Yes.
Oh my.
What goodness.
There was an uproar. The switchboard was on fire.
Who's that man?
Yes.
It's the man with the master plan. Jeff KOINANGE.
Correct. Oh my. So from KTN, I started working for Reuters as well. Africa Journal. Remember that program?
Yes.
The magazine program? Fantastic. They made me fly across Africa, man, and do stories.
Yes.
And that was my exposure to the continent. From Reuters, CNN came calling. They had heard about me. They said, you're our guy. We're going to open a bureau in Lagos. Come on down.
And how is Lagos?
Oh my, what my.
Oh, the Ogas and the Ogalettes.
There's two things about Nigeria people should need to know. You either love it or you hate it. There's no in between. I loved it.
You loved it?
Yeah, I loved it. It was fantastic. I mean, to be honest, some of my best friends are Nigerian. To this day, like 7 years after I left Nigeria, they still call me.
What about your Kenyan friends? What about them? What are you trying to say about your Kenyan friends? All of us who are gathered here.
What I'm saying is, Nigeria was a fantastic experience. I had a rough time. I did a story that wasn't well liked. I did many stories that weren't well liked by Nigerians. But you just realize Nigerians don't like to be criticized by outsiders.
Oh, they'd rather from within.
Correct. When they criticize themselves, it's okay. But when you as an outsider go and say, oh, you guys are 419, you guys are all con men. You know, they all...
But that's the truth. They are all con men.
No.
In Nigeria, you're either a thief or a robber.
No. There's some good people out there.
How many? You can count them on your fingers.
150 million.
Okay.
So that was a great experience. And then I left Nigeria, and K24 came call, and I left CNN at the end of that, a story I did about the Niger Delta. You know the story.
Yes.
You know that one.
Yes.
Controversial, but fantastic story.
Yes.
It looked like a Hollywood movie. Yes. It was so good. People thought I stage managed it.
My goodness.
Oh my.
Oh.
Me?
Stage manager.
Do I look like Spike Lee?
Oh, yes, you do. At an angle, if you pose like this.
Spike. So left CNN, came and helped start K24.
And my goodness, you blew the world away.
The rest, as
when
they
you
say.
do this, and point. Folks.
Oh my. And that was a great journey. Great journey of 5 years.
Wow.
Building a station.
And that was The only thing people would watch on that station.
And switch back to...
Whatever it is we'll do. That is power, my friend.
Oh my.
Yes.
Oh my.
So what are you up to now?
Now I work for KTN. I got a show twice a week.
Yes.
And it's live. So it's real time.
Okay.
So depending on the subject and the topic, people can tweet in, Facebook, text, live call-ins, and we have a discussion for an hour. Live, twice a week.
Jeff KOINANGE live.
Hello.
Hello.
JKL.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Yeah.
You're a great inspiration to all the youth.
I appreciate that.
What's next for you?
Look.
What are your plans? What are your plans? I know you've been waiting for this.
Yeah.
What are your plans?
Look, we're going to launch the book. I'm going to try and sell it as much as I can across the continent, because this is a story about us.
Yes.
I want it to be a story about everyone. And everyone can relate, and people can say, oh, I know that. I lived through that.
Yes.
And I want to write my story. That's what I want to encourage people to do.
Okay.
And check this out. There's 1 billion people in Africa.
Yes.
10% of that is 100 million. 1% of that is 10 million.
Okay.
I want to sell it to 0.1%. 1 million people.
Okay.
Do the math.
And how much is a book?
In Kenya, soft copy, 2,500 shillings. Hard copy, 3,000 shillings.
Times 1 million.
Do the math.
Can I borrow some money, my brother?
M-Pesa?
No, the amount I want can't fit in M-Pesa. Good luck with that, man.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I got to tell you this, the funniest moment in the book. And there's some pretty funny moments.
Tell me about it.
The funniest moment ever. You're going to love this, Nick. We're in New Orleans, Louisiana, covering Hurricane Katrina. So part of the CNN team sent in to cover this madness. The levees had broken. The city was flooded. It was crazy. People had fled.
Okay.
But, every time we do stories, people are going that way. We're going this way. So we're in downtown New Orleans. Day 7, 8, 9, we're covering every day live on CNN live. And mostly CNN domestic. So one of the biggest shows then on CNN domestic was Larry King Live.
Okay.
So Larry had seen me on Wolf Blitz's show, and he said, hey man, who's that guy? I want him on my show.
The guy with the shiny hair.
Yeah, exactly. I want that guy. So they put me on it. They called me. They said, Jeff, Larry King Live, 9 p.m., prime time. You're the guest. Give us a brief on what's the latest in New Orleans.
No kidding. So
I was excited. Larry? Me? He knows me? I get in front of the camera. It's 9 o'clock. Larry's introducing his show. Hey, good evening, everybody. And he does his spiel. He says, before we go to our guest, let's go live to New Orleans. And our reporter there, who's been covering this story since it began, is going to give us a brief update. Okay. Our reporter there is John KOINANGE. John, what's the latest?
Did he just call you John KOINANGE?
Larry King.
I would have punched his lights out.
So there I am. I'm thinking maybe there's someone else in New Orleans, and it's not me. So there was that slight. And I said, "Well, Larry, and I gave him the spiel, right?" And then, okay, Larry, back to you. Thanks, John. Keep up the good work, John. And then he tells the audience, "Yeah, that's John KOINANGE there in New Orleans."
KOINANGE.
Man, but then his producers called back and they apologized profusely and they said, "Listen, Jeff, can we have you back tomorrow? And I promise you he'll pronounce your name right." How about that? You can't make this stuff up.
Goodness. What a man.
Whoa, what a guess.
What a mistake.
What a Larry.
KOINANGE.
Yeah.
That's nice. Oh, well, I guess I'm going to enjoy the book as well.
You must.
Yes.
This is a page turner. Turn the page.
I like already. Who's the little boy?
Little boy's my boy.
Oh,
How about that?
that's nice.
Jamal.
Is this you as little?
Yeah, look at me, look at him, look at me, look at him.
At 8 months.
Hello.
Folks, you've got to get this book. It is amazing. I've just opened a page and fallen in love with the book. Not with the author. That would be a bit off.
Thanks, Kev.
Thanks, Jeff.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for you being me.
Thanks for you being me being you.
Now I'm confused. We are the man.
You the man.
You are also a man.
No, you the man.
Okay, we are the man.
We the man.
Nice. Can I push you one last time?
Indeed.
Oh.